And gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cranberry County City Skylines series from yours truly, episode number 3. It's finally here. Check out the awesome views. Man, oh man. Just beautiful. So last episode, let's get straight into the action. Last episode, we were dialing in our truck stop. Let's review it really quick. It looks awesome. This is our first retail development area of Cranberry County. Straight up retail, highway intersection. Everything looks cool. Go get a bite to eat at the McDonald's or the Chick-fil-A. Try to detail some of the drive-through methods. Got some cool foliage here, some off-colored grass. Gotta love it. That's one of my favorite views. Hold on, let's get this off of there. There we go. Beautiful. One of my favorite views ever between the trees. You can kind of see that Chick-fil-A in there. So super excited about everything. Let's quickly go over it really quick. We have our days in, clip some buildings here. We have some parking for our days in. We'll actually add some details of some cars, even though these are functional parking lots. So that is definitely coming. And then our Holiday Inn, super cool. It's actually massive for a Holiday Inn. So I actually clipped another hotel in with that. So it's like a truck stop, right? You can go get food, you can go sleep. There's a truck stop across the street. You can park your truck in the back here, all that fun stuff. Last but not least is the Travel Center America. Somebody told me that in the comments. Thank you so much. You saved my life because I had no clue what this meant. So yeah, we have that, and then we have some details in the back. You have some trucks that are kind of couldn't find parking here, so they found some behind. Some deliveries going on here. Got all of our trash dump right there. We got the truck wash, and then our big truck parking lot. So it's a little bit too uniform for me. I don't think a truck stop's going to be like this perfect all the time, obviously, but it actually looks really cool. I'm really proud of what we have created. So a couple things that we are going to do in this episode, and I'm going to try a little bit different format probably for the next 2 episodes. So give me your feedback and let me know if you like it. We will most likely forego the time lapse for this episode and the next one. Probably not the next one. I might do every other where we do a non-time lapse and just kind of show you guys the progress that has been made. So we're going to try it out this episode. Again, leave me feedback below if you like this style. So, okay, first thing that we're going to do, and again, different format. So you guys might not see this, but you'll see the progress of it, is right along here. So we're driving, we're rolling, we're driving. I think right here, we want to build a big, massive highway interchange, an intersection and interchange. What do you call that? Highway interchange. There you go. And what that's going to do is going to split out. It's going to be just a one-way highway interchange and go this way. And then down here, we're going to actually build a toll road. Now, a toll road, if you're not familiar in America, is just a basic way of getting to an area, or like a turnpike or a highway bypass to get to an area faster other than the traditional way. So right now, Cranberry County does not have an east and west highway. What we do have is a county road, and you can see it here. So this county road goes all the way down here, all the way down. It actually looks pretty cool when you're like at level. It goes all the way down here and then it turns. So this is actually the east and west, or however you're looking at it, north and south, opposite direction of that main highway access. So it goes all the way through the hills and then all the way up here. So again, that's the way to get in that way. And then eventually it'll be connected up here. We don't have it connected yet. But the other way is this long highway, right? That's our main highway. So the reason why we're doing a toll road is we're going to build an access road right here, like right about here. And that access road, you travel, boom, hop on this road. It'll go all through these hills, cross over these 2 rivers, and then boom, end up where we're going to build our oil plant. oil and coal, actually. Now, the toll road will do a similar thing, but the interchange will start here. Boom, toll road. You'll pay one toll, go all the way down this way. You can get off somewhere right here. I'm not sure yet. We haven't got that far, but then that highway, that toll road will go all the way up. So again, you would have to think outside of this area, this region, this city. You technically would have that same highway like around here, or some sort of establishment over here. Just go with me, use your imagination. But also that road would be over here. So some way around here, you would have to make a choice whether to take the toll road or take the county line. So that is the plan. Okay, now let's talk about the oil refinery plant, power plant, coal plant. It's like a bunch in one. So we have a couple cool assets just laid out. Let me turn up the lights really quick. Boom. So we have our assets laid out, all the things that I want to use. I want to use some of these tanks. I've been doing so many like different things to research how this works. I watched the old what was that series called? I'm blanking on it, but it's a series, the first collab series in City Skylines, I believe, with Flux, Strictoser, and Fresh Popcorn. Yeah, Arrowhead Junction, something like that. But I watched that and looked at Flux's iteration of how he did the oil refinery. I've looked up just real life videos on how people do them, and I think I have a grasp on all the inner workings. And I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, this is not like super realistic. It's close, but you're going to find holes. So I would love for you to find holes and make sure you tell me about them, but just be fair warned. If you're like, that's not realistic, I know. I'm going more for a visual approach, but I definitely know it's not. Okay, so here's what I did. I went through every single workshop item that looked decent enough, like high quality, and look, I found more. So let's go through everything. I don't know if I can utilize this thing. What is this called? We're going to educate all of ourselves on these names. And move it off and I can actually see. Or not. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. So it's an oil pump, right? And then we have a plastic. Nope, that's just a plastic factory. A fixed roof oil tank. Goods from oil. I don't know what that is. Looks like just a building. Again, you guys have seen these. See, I don't know what that is either, but it looks cool. And then you already seen the delay cooker. We have one over there. And then these things are really cool. So distillation. I can't say that. Distillation tower. Roast me in the comments. So we're gonna utilize those, and then they have another one here that looks a little bit different. It's a little bit darker, but it has the pipe, so that's cool. And then of course the pipeline, and then they have all these like pipes that I downloaded that look so cool. And then we have these yellow pipes. I want to show you guys these yellow pipes. These things are awesome. There's these pipe networks that we can do, and then you can raise them up. So check this out. We can make them go like super high. Like, look how cool that is. So we can go over different streets with those. They come in all different colors. We have these as well. So these are like the little pipeline things. Let me turn the lights up real quick. So you have those. We have those in every single color. We have the ones that go above it that you've seen over there, which is a network that I was talking about. Some cool gates. And then I want to find obviously these classic pipes. If you've been around City Skylines, you've seen those type of pipes, but I think it's called like pipeline. These are like the old pipes. I use these pipes in Apple Mountain Valley back in the day. Go check that out. There's some pipes like that. And then these guys, I'm looking for pipelines. Yeah. So we're in the right track. There we go. So check these out. These look so cool. Like just all these pipe assets that will just allow us to add way more detail than ever before. And then let me try to find, there we go. These things look so cool. We're going to try to utilize these all throughout. So let me plop them down and then we'll look at them. These assets are like amazing. These changed the game for me. So check out these assets. Like, look how the renders are and how realistic it looks like. The textures are a little low res, but you're not going to be viewing them from that close. But I mean, check these out. The only thing I wish is I could change the color from yellow. But like, imagine this all together and what we're going to be able to do. Okay, so next up, we are going to show you some progress. Again, I'm trying a little bit different method. I'm not going to show you guys how I built it, but I'll show you after the fact, and your imagination can kind of make up how we built it. The reason why is because this episode would have been a long episode. So I kind of want to chop it up to it, but do it a little bit different to keep this episode under our target of 25 minutes. Okay. I will see you guys in, which is like many days later. I'll see you guys in. Okay, we are back and here we go. So I wanted to drive past. This is the result of the first part of the tow road. And if you pay attention when we're driving down this road, check out the back of this. You should be able to see on the horizon what we worked on for the refinery / oil / coal area. So real quick, I do want to go over this real quick. I've done toll roads before. I think it would have been Palm Island. It's the episode before the airport. So check that out. It's when we did like a cargo harbor. And I still got to fix some details, like that line is a little jankety right there. But check out this. This looks pretty cool. It turned out well. I utilized a lot of ploppable asphalt to make this road. So this could have been an episode in itself. Again, I want to bring like good content. I don't want to show you guys like the nitty and gritty. That's for my other series. Actually, if you haven't heard, I have a new series. Go check it out. I kind of don't want to plug it, but if you like this, go check it out. You'll enjoy the other one. It's called Hawthorne Springs. But yeah, we have a little maintenance facility right here, right off the bat. So, and their whole job is to maintain this stretch of highway specifically. And so you got a little office building. It's a little overkill, but big office building there. And I just saw the detail. Honestly, it just looks cool. You have a billboard, you have the east and west lanes, and then you have your toll roads to the side, or you can do your easy toll. I think it's called easy toll. At least that's what they call it here. And I found these cool assets that allow me to display that. Yeah, easy pass or whatever. Or you can go and do the normal toll. So there's that. And then here's the interchange. This needs a lot of work. So don't take this at face value. We're going to be working on this for a while, getting this dialed in. But yeah, cool intersection, interchange, highway interchange. You have some cool details here. Again, the toll roads are always like super fancy. They have a lot of money because you pay a toll. So they always look better than they let on. And then we have these awesome signs, awesome billboards that make it look just super realistic. And then we have some signs down here. Whip it around here for a second. And so there's a really cool procedural objects. For those of you that don't know, procedural objects is a mod. And there's a really cool font pack that will allow us to do our own signs. So I don't have to actually render custom signs. Super excited about that. So we'll get that dialed in. But boom, straight over. And then you go up here and then zoom. And the toll road starts. And so then we go all the way. And again, as you can see in the horizon, you pay your toll. Boom, boom, boom. And then we will continue this here in a minute, but this will cross here and then you'll be able to get off. Now, when you get off, you're not going to have to pay a toll, but if you want to get on and continue that way, you'll definitely have to. And then if you're getting off from this side, going this way, you'll have to pay a toll because the toll's down there. So we try to do some details here. I try to put some foliage inside of the water. The water is really blue. I like how the water looks. It like contrasts well with the sky. And then we have some details here, and then we have like a little fence here, And then just to start some of the oil stuff. So maybe, you know, a tank here that you're storing some sort of fuel or something like that. And then it goes down there. We built a office structure warehouse. So I would imagine that, you know, some of the company admin staff would be officing out of here. And then we use these awesome new industrial roads. We put the train tracks here. So the train tracks will come down straight through the middle. I don't know where they'll start at, so we got to figure that out. That's to be determined, so we can actually get some legit, actually moving trains down here. I think that'd be really cool. Our first intersection here. And so I'll kind of show you the overview of the layout, and then we'll go in depth. I utilize some of the, what do they call it? These are the delay cookers. Okay, so we utilize the delay cookers right here. And then right here is where it transitions to, I think these are coal, natural gas. So again, not realistic, but multiple energy sources here, natural gas, and then it goes over to our coal facility. So here's kind of the dividing line for that and our big coal facility. What I want to do is have the coal side here and just do like specific coal train assets, lumps of coal, different like industry vehicles that will like take care of the coal and all that fun stuff. All the assets for the coal will go right in the middle of here, and then kind of build a facility right here for the Candy Oil Company. And so even though these tracks are in between the coal plant, the oil tankers will still come here and kind of like a little maintenance facility there. So that's one of the things in the plan. But again, look at these pipes. So let's go into detail. Like, this looks so awesome. If you're at ground level, like check that out. So you have your oil pipes here, and then even check this out. How, remember I told you can elevate those pipes. So these get elevated all the way over there. You're just driving all down the road. These can be functional. I don't know if these are functional. I might just use a crap ton of decals to make it look rugged and rough and dirty. But yeah, check this out. Like even this view right here, this looks so amazing. So you have all of your tanks, your distilleries, all of your storage tanks, all the pipes to kind of connect them to each other. So that is connected to these pipes this way. If you need to go over, they have a little intersection here. We have our trains that run right in the middle. And so you can kind of switch tracks there. Trains run right down the middle. And some storage facilities here. This is a cool asset. This is an actual like road that you can get. It's called Damage Road. So I don't have to put a lot of decals down. They already are in the actual asset. So it doesn't count as a actual prop. So that's really good because this game has prop limits. Yeah, so you have all this distillery, all the pipes. Look at how the pipes came out. The pipes are what make this like look rugged. And I'm going to show you at the end, but there is a view when this is at night, which and it's insane. It literally looks crazy. That view looks nuts. Yeah, so that's how it kind of turned out. Give you kind of an overview or overhead view of it. And oh, I forgot the tankers. So all these tanks are where it's all the gas or whatever they refine oil. There you go. That's where all that is stored and goes all the way down here. We'll add some more tankers here in a couple minutes. And then again, the coal plant. So yeah, it turned out really good. It's turning out really good. Again, I'm showing you guys this kind of in steps and sequence, so you guys can kind of get an idea of how I built this if you want to build your own. But this is the basic layout that I came up with, and then I'm gonna duplicate it. So just the oil side specifically, but we're gonna add way more oil. I kind of cut out the mountain here, so anticipate like a bunch more oil on this side. That's definitely coming, and I'm super excited. Okay, so again, we're gonna cut away to another segment and portion of this, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. So check it out. This is the finished product, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a couple things. We'll look at the overview and then kind of talk about next episode and with some cinematics. Thank you guys so much for watching this long. Hopefully you enjoy the updated format. Again, we probably won't do this too many times, right, to step through everything, but I'm kind of enjoying it, I'm not gonna lie. So interchange, again, not polished. We're gonna go back and fix some of these things, but you exit here. Boom, go loop-de-loop all the way down like this truck here. Let's see if we can actually, let me see. Let me try to grab one of these trucks so you guys can actually see it. because they're all going the same place. There we go. Okay, so you're going down here. Joop, joop, joop. Don't mind all the icons, but you get off right here. So boom, go down all the way around. Man, that looks so gorgeous. This is like insane. It literally is insane. Go underneath the highway here. Bridge over the river. And then boom, you're here. Actually, let's ride this out a little bit while we kind of chat about everything. So it's kind of cool that all the oil, like trucks and like you saw Amazon, that's kind of funny. Amazon, the oil is in the oil part, but all the oil trucks spawn over here. So it looks super, super good. Okay. And then boom, there it is. That's what it looks like. And we have our Candy Oil Company sign right there. Okay, that's where we'll take over here. So you have your Candy Oil Company sign. Looks super cool. You got some of the trucks here. You guys can see them implement it. And kind of just go up and over right there. And so this is the grand entrance here. And this is what it looks like finished. So got our main office sign that way. And then again, like we were talking, so I redid and finished all of the oil facility right here. We added some of the details. So now you have your Candy Oil Company tankers. You also have your coal trans. You have your coal trains there, and then all your pipes. And then we actually use some dirt to fill in the cracks here. So dirt and a bunch of decals. There are so many decals. There's a decal like every 3 feet, literally. There are so many decals. And so kind of following the pipes here, you would think from this pipe, you go over the road and then it goes back here. This is an area where the trucks are collecting the oil from the refinery. So maybe the gas from the refinery, and they're kind of staging here. You can kind of follow the road in here. I'm just super excited how this turned out, y'all. And then just wait until we do it at night. It looks so good. And then over here is where the loading trucks, the trucks actually load up. And so I kind of wanted to get some of that here, or get, try to be realistic. I was talking to one of my buddies that he drives for a gas company, or used to drive for a gas company. And so I'm like, yo, how does this work? Like, how would this work? You go to a refinery, like, what does that look like? What does everything, how does everything work? So he kind of gave me some insight on that. But yeah, so you have the trucks here, and then your this whole process, your refinery, distillery, your tanks, all that fun stuff. And yeah, just filling in the cracks, filling in the concrete with just different dirt decals and trying to transition. Kind of have like a little maintenance yard here with all the trucks. Not necessarily, they're not on the ground too. We're going to go back and ground these and fix these. I shifted some of the terrain. So, but yeah, here's all like kind of like your yard for all your trucks and where your trucks end up at. So that looks super cool, super legit. Again, they're floating. Don't laugh at me, but so you have that, and then you transition over to your natural gas. That turned out awesome. And just have facilities here and a bunch of dirt to try to make it look rugged and rigid. And then continuing on to your coal. So this turned out awesome. Putting down the coal vehicles and the chutes up where they collect the coal. Have some really cool like dumpsters and dump trucks, and just put some dirt and decals all around, just the piles of coal. And then again, like I mentioned a couple minutes ago, the Candy Oil Company comes down here, and they actually have a Candy Oil Company yard specifically for the maintenance of, I don't know if that's even legit. So I just did it because it looked cool. And then, put some of the trucks down here for the warehouses. And so, man, these are just some cool views, right? You have some of the overgrown grass here, and then some of the coal that was left over. So yeah, overall it looks really cool. The cinematics are going to be really fun. We're going to do a bunch of them, so stay tuned for that in a couple minutes. But yeah, the details, man, I mean, this probably took me a good 20-30 hours. I worked on this probably back in, it would have been May or April. Months and months ago. This is going to be premiering in late September of 2019. So just a long time ago. It was super fun though. Yeah, you have everything going back this way. Everything looks so good. Just the textures, like this view right here. Just the textures of things growing out, and the roads and the decals and everything like that. It looks so good. So before we do our dark theme, I want to show you really quick my idea of getting off of the highway. So of course, again, so since you're going this way and you're getting on here, you still have to pay a toll. And so this is actually the on ramp. So you have to drive down here and then you get on the highway here. Boom. So you get on the highway, go underneath it, go up, and then boom, you have to pay a toll right there. And unfortunately, I need to find an asset so you can actually like drop coins in. I haven't found one yet, but to get on, you're just going to have a license plate toll. Maybe in the future, we'll have the story of the license plate or the actual toll piece here got phased out. And this is actually closed down like it is where I live. Where I live, there's not an actual like humans working the toll section. It's all done by your license plate and they just email you. So maybe we can just like cordon off this road here and do some cones and then, you know, rope like make it like that part is actually closed. But nonetheless, I thought that was a cool detail where you have, you know, the option right here just to go back and pay the toll to go on this stretch of highway. And then when you're getting off, I haven't done the off ramp as you can see, but when you get off, the same thing has to apply where you have to pay a toll when you're getting on. So when you're getting off and then on, you won't have to pay a toll. Actually, you know what? Yeah, getting off, because if you're going this way, you don't have to pay a toll right here necessarily because you pay the toll right there. So there's not another off and on ramp, if that makes sense, because there's nowhere else to go but here and then to the big highway. So that is the toll road. Now, if you want to not pay money, you can go travel down this road like we talked about before, all the way down. Don't pay attention to my random mountain, whatever that is. But now we have this cool new intersection here. So this intersection has two purposes. Number one, and these stoplights look so good. Look how, I mean, this looks so realistic. I love it. Number one, the purpose of this is to specifically go to the new water plant. And again, I didn't show build all this stuff because I didn't really want to. But this is the new water facility. Again, not really detailed, not necessarily detailed. It kind of is. Like I kind of did some little stuff right there, but we needed water for the city, and power comes from the oil company, but we needed water to be able to facilitate half the city. So there you go. But yeah, for this stretch of road here, that's why this exists. And then this main road here, as you guessed it, connects to the oil refinery area. So again, this is the freeway. My lights are going down. Let me turn this off. Boom, boom. This is the freeway of coming to the refinery area. Now, you guys got to know that this is going to have so much traffic. It's not even going to be funny. I anticipate this being just gnarly in traffic because it's a 2-lane road, right? And so again, if I was a truck driver or a company or, you know, somebody that works in this area, I would be taking the toll road. That's just me. So last but not least, let's turn down the lights so you guys can see what this looks like at night. It's just so gorgeous. Let me show you. Boom. Check that out. That looks so crazy, man. Oh man. So that's what it looks like at night. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Again, a new format. Let me know if you guys liked it or not. Again, it's way more detailed in overview and not really in building. Let me know specifically what you guys like better. If you like the building aspect with the music and it's super chill. Another format that we will try for the next time is we're going to do just straight time lapse from start to beginning and then show what we did in the out. And so let me know if you guys like that format, and then our normal format, which will be back in a couple episodes, where we talk in the beginning, show what we're going to build, and then do music in the middle, and then end with cinematics and an overview. So that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and all the traction that this channel is getting. It's growing so fast. Cranberry County is the best series yet to date. Again, challenging me in new ways. Big shout out to the whole City Skylines community. I'm actively watching a couple of people. I always like to share what I'm watching. So right now I'm watching Prez's new series. It's like more of a city type series. I forgot what it's called, but check out his channel. And then $2.20 just premiered a new series that's super dope. I've been watching that, and always Strict Toasters, Nido. I'm loving that series. He does stuff that I just only dream of doing. So make sure you guys check out the community if you like these games. For all of the binge watchers, episode 4 is up next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.